The book tells you get the right people on the bus, get the wrong people off the bus. But it mentions something that I think is maybe even more important sometimes. How do you keep the right people in the right seat on an ongoing basis on the bus? Now, that's an entirely different issue. Think with me for a minute. You have this small company. Everybody's multitasked. I mean, from the CEO to the lowest person in the organization, everybody is doing multiple things. Quite frankly, the CEO every day is talking with the people on the front line. The CEO may be helping load the trucks. The CEO may be cleaning the bathroom and locking the door. I mean, this is a small, single-cell organization. Everybody's multitasked. But again, that organization begins to grow. It begins to add products and services, and it begins to hire more and more and more people. Now, initially, the distinction between administrators, managers, and leaders is almost undetectable. You can't tell the difference because everybody is doing everything. But as the organization grows, specialization is required, okay? So what began as something very simple, again, is growing. It's beginning to be a little more complex. And we all know the basic principles of leadership theory. Leadership theory says there's an incredible difference between an administrator and a manager and a leader. Their skill set, their gift set is incredibly different. But here's what happens in many organizations, and the one you're in today. You can think of the people that are going to come to your mind. You start out with a small organization. It's amazing how over time administrators kind of evolve into managers. And managers over time kind of evolve into leaders because they've been there. They've got tenure. They're well respected. They've done an incredible job in the past. But here's my point. Just because someone has been a good fit for your organization, they've been in the right seat in the past, does not mean that is the right seat for them as your company grows, as your company gets more and more complex. And what is talked about in leadership jargon is this: the Peter Principle. At some point in time, people can be promoted beyond their level of competency. And when we think about our personnel problems, we can think about everything we've talked about. You know, we've got to hire A players. We've got to get the wrong people off the bus. This one, the one, though, I think we miss. It's the blind spot. It's the hardest one to see. Because after all, we know these people. These are loyal people. They may even be friends of ours. They've been here from the beginning.